Last time on Relegation Regen Rebuild.
Season, we start the road towards Champions League glory. Well, team photo time. AC Milan, Calcio B champions. Well done.
Hello and welcome to season number 4 of Relegation Regen Rebuild FIFA 17 with AC Milan. We are finally back up in the Calcio A and a massive season ahead of us because there are big teams in this competition and I can feel it right now. It's going to be a real struggle. We're going to have to spend some money in this transfer window. We're going to go and have to look for some decent regens, and I feel that we really need to start building a secondary squad just to, you know, have that squad depth for cup games and eventually once we start qualifying for Champions League and the like. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. I haven't even looked at the table, the calendar, when the next game is. We're just going to get into this. There might be some gameplay, there might not be. It just depends how much bloody transfer action's going on. But before we even start that, we've got a player upgrade to begin this episode. Right, today's player upgrade is for our big Egyptian centre-back, El Masri, who's come up from the Youth Academy. And this one comes from Mark Barotta. Thank you very much for your comment. He said, keep the number, 25, an undershirt, tight kit, turtleneck, undertucked, green Nike boots, and white ankle tape. So El Masri hopefully grows into a magnificent specimen of a centre-back, and he can really at least fill in that second team until he grows, and possibly, you never know, might make it into that first team. I can see him partnering up with Cunningham already in the twos. We'll just have to wait and see what kind of acquisitions we make in this transfer window. Now, just taking a quick look at last year's end-of-season review, the board could not be happier with our performance. The players and staff clearly look up to you. You've done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's vision, both on and off the pitch, and we are delighted to have you stay at the club next season. Well, you'd think they would be, considering I just got us promoted. All right, let's take a look at our objectives for this season. Now, a long-term objective is to make 3 million profit from youth players. Now, we haven't really worried about this. The only player we've sold so far in this career mode is Santoro, and I felt that probably should have taken care of that, but apparently not. So we may sell some in this one, but I'm happy just sending a few other lads to Tom-Toms. The rest, I'll probably look at loaning out as we try and bring in some high-caliber players. Brand exposure gained 25 million in earnings from shirt sales, so we're going to have to bring in some high-quality players just to get that shirt sale generation, and earn 20 million euro from media earnings, competition prize money within 3 seasons. Well, hopefully we can do that. No continental success. Domestic reached the round of 32 in the Coppa Nationale, and they're looking for a mid-table finish. So I think we can do that. And financially increase the clubs by 15% within 2 seasons, while we're already at 33%. Right, so financially right now we've got 40 million euro to play with and 15 grand in budget. We'll have a pre-season tournament. I may lose a bit of that cash just trying to offload some players to Tom-Toms, but we'll see what we can do. There's some big players out there that I've been monitoring, and hopefully there's some room in the salary to bring them to the club. Alright, so let's have a quick look through the Calcio A as it stands for Season 4. And I'm really looking at the star ratings here to see how our team comes up against, you know, the teams that we're going to be playing with. Because you can see here Atlanta already, they've got some high 80s floating around and high to mid 70s. So they're already a lot stronger than what we are. They're a 4-star team. Bologna's 4.5 star. They've got an 82 up there, but a 69 in the defense at the moment. I'm not sure what they have on the bench. Cagliari, yep, they're going to be tough as well. Their goalkeeper, we may be able to slip a few past. Carpi, well, they've come up with us, so they will probably be fighting for relegation, you'd feel. Empoli, well, a 63 up front and a 60 between the sticks, so they've been really hit by yeah, that's not what I was expecting. Hopefully they go and pick up some players. Fiorentina have Babacar up front, 81, a couple more 80s in there, and they will be a strong team this year. Frosinone came up with us, and yeah, well, see what happens with them. Genoa, 81 up front, an 80 and an 81, but yeah, a few 60 scattered around as well. Hellas Verona, yeah, we can be on par with those lads. Inter Milan, all right, an 86 up front in Korea. Bardi between the sticks. Yep, they're going to be a very strong side at 4.5 stars. Juventus at 4.5 stars as well. Kingsley Coman there on the left-hand side will probably do us for pace. That's one thing we're lacking at the moment in Milan is a lot of pace. Lazio are 4.5 star as well. They look pretty well set up. So we are at 3.5 stars at the moment. But that is with our reserves team being shown there. Let me just back out and I'll put our first team in and see if it changes the star rating. All right, so here's our first squad. Yeah, it's still 3.5 star. Probably the CDM role. I mean, Fraser is an exciting prospect. He will grow. I've decided that he will be the starting CDM for now unless we go out and buy a big name player there. That's probably the number one position that I'm looking for in the transfer market. The wingers, you know, Taylor, Giordano, Banks, the Frisch brothers. I mean, all these young kids are really doing a job for us. Unless there's really high caliber players out there that I want to spend the money on, I'm happy to let these youth players come through because they've got us here. You've obviously got Lazzari up front there, who's an 80 now. We've got Mancini on the bench. And you know what that lad can do. Even though he has no potential, he is definitely something special. So there's a few holes that we'll need to fix up, but we'll see what we can do. Napoli are a 4.5 star. I think they are going to... Whoa, geez, look at that back line, all 80s. That's going to be a tough line to break through. Palermo, mid to high 70s. Roma's a 4-star team as well. We faced them a couple of seasons ago, and their pace was just ridiculous. But they seem to have lost a few players through the midfield, which might help us, and only a 66 goalkeeper. Sampdoria, okay, they've got a pretty decent midfield there. That's got them the 4 stars. Sassuolo, yep, they've got 80s as well. So, I mean, we're going to have to recruit. Torino, yes, they are a strong side. Udinese, 4.5 stars. Okay, I think we're going to be in for a pretty big season. So I hope you're ready to sit back, and there'll probably be a bit of rage around this year, I've got a feeling. But our lads will grow as well, and hopefully we can get that mid-table finish. Right, let's get this underway. We've got a pre-season tournament invite, and we're going to chase some money. 3 stars, 5 million, done. All right, so here we are. We're still trying to loan glitch Mancini, but he is 20 years of age now. So what I've done is I've put everyone on the not for transfer list except for the players that are already loaned out. Mozarov, I'm probably going to send off to Tomsk, along with Voyanov. I know he's been a big servant of the club, but it's time. It's time to prepare ourselves for Champions League football. Dior needs a loan spell. Some of the younger lads like Moore, who's only just come in from the youth academy, need to go out. So we've got Mancini there on a 1-year loan. Hopefully offer comes in. Orbit as well. Everyone else, Bamba for loan. Kaplan, I was thinking about a loan spell. We do have a lot of wingers, so I need these boys to develop and get game time, or they'll want more money, and then they won't get the game time, and then they'll leave the club. So we're doing this strategically, because I've got a feeling that we might bring in some players as well. So hopefully we can get a loan glitch for Mancini. Let's get into this season. All right, first match here is against Getafe, and we win 2-1. Taylor with 2 goals, but he has picked up an injury. All right, straight away, I'm making a signing here. It is Jean-Daniel Meite. It is the Yaya Toure regen. He was on the free agency list. I had to snap him up, regardless of what his overall or anything is. There's just no doubt about it. This guy's going to come in and have an instant impact for our team. Free agents, they get snapped up really quickly, and then we wouldn't have been able to buy him for at least a season. And I've got a feeling that he will definitely help out our midfield positioning. So, Jean-Daniel Meite, welcome to the club. And Taylor has just pulled his quad, so he's only out for 2 weeks. Not too bad. All right, so here is Jean-Daniel Meite. He is an exciting prospect, so he'll go that 85 to 90 straight out. So this is just an excellent purchase. Look at that. He's already got greens cracking around, 86 balance. His stamina needs to come up a little bit. Good strength, good vision. He's got good ball control and short passing. Good curve. He's 18, 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's only 5'8", so a centre midfield role, probably not CDM, but he can play there if required. And well, between him, Misiroli, and Pierre Rocher, I think our centre midfield is looking pretty good for the future. All right, so Lev Mozarov will be making his way to Tom's. Artem Popov comes to us, but we're going to release him immediately. He wanted a fuckload of money. But, yep, see you later, buddy. You're on straight to the bin. All right, our second game is against Belenenses. No idea who that is, but it's a 2-2 draw. Goals to Clausen and Lazzari. Miete coming on for his first run in a Milan strip. All right, so Voinov will be heading off to Tomtomsk, and we'll be getting this goalkeeper that we will be releasing. All right, the third game is against Maritimo, I don't know, but it's a 2-1 win. Goals to Suk and Mancini. We sent the reserves team out. All right, so we made the semi-finals against Mechelen, and we go down 1-0, unfortunately. All right, so we picked up 1.2 and 1.6, so a little bit of money, probably to cover the players that we just sent to Tomtomsk. All right, we've got a 1-year loan offer here for Emmanuel Dior to go off to Bari. We're going to accept that. All right, we're already up to the next month, so it's time for a U-Squad monthly report. Shinauda 84 to 90, Wojcik 81 to 91, Orellana 84 to 94, Abubakar 87 to 93, Alessio Gallo 80 to 94, Fadi Abubakar 86 to 92, Giordano 77 to 94, Henriksen is a 73 to 94, Placida Ponce 85 to 91. Riley Walker 81 to 87, Isaac Hughes 86 to 92. I will bring some of the lads in once the transfer window is shut, so that we can, you know, have a quick look at them and then probably send them on their way on some loan spells until, yeah, there's no point in bringing them in just yet. All right, we're in Uruguay. This is the final scout report from Uruguay, and we are definitely bringing in some players. Fabio Miranda, 76 to 94, will be making his way to the Youth Academy, along with Zacharias Palacios, 74 to 94. Cristobal Caraval, 55 to 73, 79 to 94, potential 6'6", will definitely be making his way to the Youth Academy. And then we also have Abilio Rivero, I think, 76 to 94. And I think that was it. Lucio didn't have the highest potential. All right, we are in Belgium, and there's two players that will be making their way into the academy. They are Nathan Lemons, 47 to 65, 77 to 94 potential. Looks like he could be a CDM. And also Gabriel Willems, 44 to 62, 65 to 91. He's worth 275 grand, and he looks like he could be a striker. So we'll sign them both in and see what happens. All right, unfortunately, the U squad is full, so this is where we're going to have to start getting into this and picking out players that we really want to keep around in this youth academy. So Tariq Shinauda, a left back, he's only 56 overall. He looks pacey. All right, we'll come back to him. Wojcik, centre midfield, 59 overall, 81 to 94. He's a playmaker. I want to hold him for now. Miranda, the centre back, 16 years of age. He's only 5'11", but he's physically strong. We'll take a gamble, maybe. Palacios, 74 to 94. He's defensive-minded. Now, I don't like defensive-minded players this late in the career mode. They just don't develop quick enough. So, Palacios is gone. Orellana we need. Abubakar, 58 overall, 87 to 94. Physically strong. We'll hold him for now. Nathan Lemons, we've just brought in 57 overall, 77 to 94. Physically strong CDM. Keep on. Garlo, right back, 80 to 94. Defensive-minded. 300 grand, hold him for now. Caraval, 59 overall, 6'6". Oh, mate, legend. Rivero, 5'11", unfortunately, but that's what Yakabi is, so he's already 60 overall. We'll keep an eye there. Fadi Abubakar, 59 overall, right back, physically strong. He's physically strong, but he's got no pace. Sorry, Fadi, you're gone. Giordano, physically strong centre back. Yeah, we're holding on to him. Henriksen, we're holding on to. Placida Ponce, the Mexican right midfielder. Nope, sorry, you're gone. Riley Walker, right back, playmaker. I was hoping that his physicals would grow, but no, he's gone. And Isaac Hughes, well, we'll hold on to him. All right, we've got some spaces now. All right, we are in Sweden for the final report. There's two players that will be getting signed in. Stefan Eriksson, 56 to 74 overall, 84 to 94 potential. And also Carl Bergstrom, 50 to 66, 72 to 94 potential. All right, time to send out our scouts to the countries. And it's 144. And this one comes from Jack Parker, Germany, for physically strong. All right, next is 161. And this one comes from Eric Chung, and he wants Brazil for physically strong. Hopefully he can build the next generation of brilliant Brazil's infamous defense. All right, off we go. All right, and the next one is 27. This one comes from Ondrasky, and he wants England for a playmaker. All right, off we go. All right, I've decided we should sign up a handful of these Youth Academy players so that we can try and send them out on loan here at the start of the season. So anyone that's really a decent 60 or over, we can sign in. So Bilio Rivero, we can possibly sign in. Nicolo Giordano, all right, he definitely needs a contract. Let's offer him one. Okay, Anton Henriksen, the left midfielder, 73 to 94 potential. We're going to offer him a contract. Isaac Hughes, the right midfielder from New Zealand, 86 to 92 potential, will get a contract. And that will do it for now. The rest are 60 or below. So just the 3 from the Youth Academy. I just want to get them out, get them some game time, and we can see what kind of potentials they've got. All right, we've got a 1-year loan off to Viborg for Simon Aubert. We'll accept that one. All right, so Isaac Hughes, the New Zealand right midfielder we've just brought in, 63 overall, is an exciting prospect. He's got some little bit of pace about him. What's he got? 3-star, 3-star. Not the best, but we can work with that. Nicolo Giordano is also an exciting prospect. He is 6'1", 1-star, 2-star. Can help out at right back, low, medium work rates. Oh, not what I was hoping for, but definitely help us out at centre back. And Anton Henriksen is an exciting prospect as well. 61 overall at 16 years of age. What's he got? Medium low, 5'10", 3-star, 3-star. So we'll see what we can do with these lads. They might go out on loan. All right, we've got a 1-year loan offer here for the Scotsman Dave Watson. Not getting the game time he wants, so we'll let him go to Perugia, and hopefully he gets a gig there for the remainder of the year. All right, and Lucas Cooper is going on a loan spell to AJ Auxerre. Yep, we've brought in the Touré Regen. The midfield is stacked. We may as well let these kids go and have some game time, and we can monitor their progress. I'm pretty sure Lucas Cooper has the potential to be special, so we don't want to let him go too easily. All right, here we go, San Siro, and it's the Coppa Nazionale opening up the round here for Season 4, and we've got, is it Xavier Verona? I don't know, it's a whole new level of names that I'm going to murder this season. But the Coppa Nacional, they want us to reach a round of 32. Normally you just have to win the first game, and that's sort of the box ticked there. But yeah, let's see if the boys are up and about for this one. No real new faces into the team. Miete will start on the bench, so we might get a look at him later in the game. But Lombardi will be looking to get the Lombardi. Jeez, what are we playing, the Journeyman series? Lazzari will be looking to start his campaign in the quest to be the top goal scorer at Milan this season. He was the top scorer last season with 17 goals, beating Mancini by 3, I believe. Yeah, those two will probably go at it once again. So here's the starting lineup. It's Conti, Kelkan, Diaz, Diakabi, Ricard at the left back, Fraser and Misiroli partner up in the midfield, Taylor, Clausen and Banks, and Lazzari up front. So a good mix of nations there through our starting lineup, but definitely some Italian representation. Conti there between the sticks, Misiroli in the midfield. And yeah, let's just see if we can push on in the Coppa Nazionale. Be nice to have a bit of a cup run here. Here's the Xavier Verona side. I don't know any of those players. Oh, maybe Hedemage, possibly. All right, let's do this. Here's Taylor to Fraser. Clausen gets the run. Misiroli. Oh, what a save. Banks. Oh, unlucky, boys. Well, it's a corner here for Milan. It will be Taylor to deliver. It's gone high. And Kelkan, I think it was, it got up. It will be another corner. Taylor delivers in. Diakabi got up and put it well wide. Gentlemen. 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 If that's what you're going to serve up defensively, we're going to have to find some replacements. That was completely CPU controlled. I didn't control a complete defender then. And all they did was put their hands up and call for offside. And he slipped straight through, and Verona takes the lead. Here's Banks. Pushes forward. Gets the ball off. Lazzari. Oh! Oh, how the hell did he even get to it? Lazzari, just before half-time. I was trying to dish it off to Clausen. It took an absolute eternity. And somehow Lazzari gets back in there, finishes off the job himself. And it is 1-1. You can see here, Banks just slipped it through to Lazzari. He was trying to get that little push on, but the defender made a little challenge. And it spat out the back. And Lazzari has somehow dillied the keeper. Oh, straight under his armpit. Probably gave him a whiff of deodorant. And it's 1-1 on the day, just before half-time. And there is the whistle. So at half-time, it is 1-1. Wow, what piss-poor defending that was. Won't have to wake up soon. They just slipped through, and hopefully that's not a sign of things to come this season. Normally we are quite good at our defending, but we've been slipped through twice here. And Conti just left like a deer in the headlights. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that, boys? So you can see here that Clausen, Dukawi had to try and hold off the man. He missed the challenge completely, which opened up the floodgates. Diaz tried to get across. It didn't matter. It's gone left side. Conti at full stretch. Couldn't reach it. And it's 2-1. Manages to get the ball off to Lazzari here. And here's Banks. Can he get the cross in? Whips it over back post. Taylor! Oh! Slips it off. Misseroli. Oh, there's a ball. Lazzari! Oh, what a save from the keeper. That was an absolute bullet. Needs a bit of help. Slips it off. Reece Banks. Oh! What? Sidebar. Come on. Here we go. Come on, Ollie. Come on, Ollie. Slips it off. Finds his brother. Mancini. Get in, son! Yes! Bitch! Oh, motherfucker! You fucking motherfucker! Oh, devastation! Fuck! Misseroli. No, there it is. We're out. Fuck! Oh, unbelievable scenes here at the San Siro, but we're straight out of the Coppa Nazionale. And let's hope that that's not a sign of the upcoming season. 16 shots to 5. Rough day at the office, that one, that's for sure. And, well, a 9.4 from Banks was great. How did Mancini only get a 5.8? Because he was offside and he scored a goal? Fuck me. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Calcio A time. We've worked 3 seasons to get here, and now we get our opportunity. In the top flight, back again in Italian football, turning this team into a powerhouse. Not the best of starts there in the Coppa Nazionale. They'll be looking for redemption today. I've switched the side around just a touch. Miete will be coming in to the side to play in the centre midfield role. Pierre Rocher is going to be tried in the cam position. Giordano on the left. Banks stays out on the right-hand side. Zhao comes into the centre defensive midfield position. Fraser was okay, but we just had 2 instances where they slipped straight through the middle. So hopefully Zhao can plug that hole. Lombardi comes in at right back. And we'll see if we can get this campaign underway with a win. Let's do this. There's Lazzari. Pierre Rocher makes the run. Slips this one off. Giordano holds it up. Back to Rocher. Slips it off to Miete. Comes forward. Banks. Slips it off. Lazzari. It falls to Pierre Rocher. Works the keeper. Get up, son. Oh, he's got the ball back. Here's Giordano. Can he slip it into the middle? Miete couldn't turn on it. And closing in on half-time. It has been much of a tussle. It is 0-0. Oh, Rocher does well. Lazzari slips it off. Banks. Oh, Gomez with the save. He just didn't put enough power on it. Oh, did you see? Great save from fucking Conti. Zhao there. The game just went, we'll open this up, and they've just pulled, look at him. He just gets pulled away to the left. What the fuck is that, EA? Great save from Conti. Oh, Rocher does well. Lazzari. Oh, what a fucking save. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, what reaction times. Rocher just drops it in. Oh, did that come in off his nutsack and he saved it with his bollocks. Wow, great save with your nuts, mate. Mancini. There's Laganov. Out to Sook. You know he loves the delivery. Lazzari heads it down. Oh, Mancini wasn't there. Come on. Zhao does well. Laganov. Oh! Crossbar! Fuck! Are you serious? Well, it is a corner for Torino. It's late in the game. Here's the header off the sidebar. Richard Diacabi clears it out. Wow, Mancini. Go Laganov. Go Laganov. Chips over. Mancini. Laganov. Ah, boys. Sook. Oh, there's the whistle. So our opening game, the Calcio A, is a 0-0 draw. Well, both teams having a couple of opportunities, but fuck me, it's a tight ass, this Calcio A. And, well, Zhao did a pretty good job there in the CDM, so we might get that role once again. Militao was pretty happy with his service through the midfield. Rocher started well, but tired early. Lazzari, well, we moved him out to a wing. Giordano did a pretty decent job there. But, oh, yeah, it's going to be a long, hard season if this is what we're serving up. But you know the form will come. It's the way we do it here. Alright, so transfer deadline day is done. Only the one acquisition for us in Miete. There's a few players out there that I was looking at. There is the Petr Cech regen, but obviously he's only just joined his club, so you can't sign him up. The Kaka regen is a 73 overall cam. He's only showing great potential, but he's only just signed up with his club, so you can't sign him. We're just going to have to wait until that January window if we want to bring in any of these high-class regens. So we'll just push through with what we've got. We've got us this far with this squad. So I think we can at least do a bit of damage here before January. But let's just go through the final youth squad report. Shinaldo's an 84 to 90, Wojcik 81 to 87, Miranda 80 to 94, Orellana 84 to 94, Abubakar 87 to 93, Bergstrom 73 to 93, Lemons 78 to 94, Willems 70 to 90, Alessio Gallo 85 to 94, Caraval 80 to 94, Rivero 78 to 94, Ericsson 85 to 94. It's not too bad. Technically gifted centre forward. Looking good. Looking good. All right, so let's do a squad report with the positional order. So Conti is our only goalkeeper at the club at the moment. He's an 80 overall. At right back, we have Kelkan at 73 and Lombardi, who's already gone up one to a 72. I need his physicals to keep growing. He does have the potential to be special, but if those physicals, if he doesn't get some pace and strength about him, then he may not be the worthwhile right back that we're looking for. At centre back, we've got Diaz, who's a 77, gone up 2. Diacabi, a 74, gone up 1. Those physicals are definitely impressive. Cunningham's a 72, gone up 1. The new lad, Giordano, 62, gone up 1. I have alone listed him, but they're all exciting prospects, the new lads we've brought in. And El Mazri is a 65, gone up 1. At left back, we've got Thomas Ricard, is a 71, gone up 1. Sandoval's a 71, gone up 1. Emmanuel Dior out on loan now is a 65. In the CDM position, this is probably where we're struggling a little bit. We've got Reece Fraser, 66, gone up 1. He's an exciting prospect, but he needs some physicality about him. Then we've got Xu Zhao, who has the physicality, but he just seems to let the boys through every now and then. And he's only showing great potential. We've got Reece Banks at right midfield, 72, gone up 1. We've also got Ollie Freese, 71, gone up 1. Isaac Hughes, 64, gone up 1. He's an exciting prospect. And Amit Kaplan is a 71, gone up 1. His contract's expiring in 10 months. Well, we'll have to do something about that. In the centre midfield, we've got Misiroli, the Perlo regen, 71 overall. And Jean-Daniel Miete, 71 overall, which is the Toure regen. Pierre Rocher, 71, gone up 1. He's an exciting prospect as well. Then we have Thomas Moore, 66, gone up 2. I'm not sure what he is. Let's remove him from the loan list. Thomas Moore, an exciting prospect. So we're getting some decent players through. Alanovic is on loan. Lucas Cooper is on loan, 66, gone up 1. Dave Watson, 66, gone up 1. All right, left midfield, we've got Donald Taylor, 71, gone up 1, an exciting prospect. And Anton Henriksson, the new lad from Sweden, 62, gone up 1. He's an exciting prospect as well. Giordano's a 69. He doesn't have any status, but cult figure at the moment at this club. And El Basir at 66. And then in the cam role, we've got Mikkel Clausen, the Danish, showing great potential. 94 ball control already. decent. And then we've got Laganov, another cult figure at the club, 68, gone up 1. Centre forward, we've got Michel Lazari, 80. His status, you know how they normally have the little green thing to say that they can still keep growing. His is done. So I've got a feeling he's probably going to bottom out at an 83, 84 without some heavy training. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. He's got some decent pace. Probably need to work on his finishing. Musa Bamba is a 60 now, gone up 1. Let's see if he has a potential. And he is an exciting prospect. Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye on this kid. Probably a couple of loan spells until he reaches up and gets into that potential. At right wing, we've got Christopher Fries. He's an exciting prospect. Bergazi showing great potential. He's got pace. Minjay Suk, 70, gone up 1. He doesn't have a potential, but the crossing master. And at striker, we've got Mancini, who didn't get a single nibble in that transfer window once again. No one has come in. I've tried putting him up for sale. I've tried loaning him for a short spell. I've tried him on a 1-year loan. I've tried him on a 2-year loan. Nothing for Mancini. So it's just going to come down to how well we can train him. 86 finishing now, so at least he can come on and be a bit of a super sub, hopefully. And then we've also got Simon Albert, 58, gone up 1. He's out on loan at Viborg. That's the full squad, something like 38 or so players. Probably a nice round figure. I don't want to bring too many in, or you just have too much dead wood sitting on the bench, not getting game time. So I'm happy with how the squad's looking. We'll probably readdress this in January, seeing how our season's going. Alright, time for our upgrade, and it is Jean-Daniel Miete, the Toure Regen. Now, he's got some very interesting boots that I have not seen in the game before. They are a kind of a magenta, black and white. So there are boots that you can't get from the catalogue. They just rock up on players. So I'd kind of like to keep those, but any other changes you want to make to his kit or number, let me know in the comments, and I'll get that happening for you in a future episode. Right, so that's where we will wrap up this season opener for Season 4. A loss in the Capa Nacionale, so we're out of that, and a draw in the opening game, a 0-0 draw, just gives us 1 point and sits us in 13. We're only tipped to finish mid-table. Torino, well, that's who we lost to, and they picked up a win in their second game, so it looks like they are going to be one of the tougher teams this season. Empoli, Carpi, and Napoli down near the bottom of the table. Hopefully you've enjoyed this opening one for Season 4. Hopefully you're not too upset that we didn't sign a shitload of players. But I like to persist with what we've built the foundations of this club on. Obviously we sent Mozarov and Voyanov off. They weren't really in first or second team proceedings now. But I think we can push on here and make a good dent in the first half of the season, readdress, and then maybe go and pick up some of those regens in January if required. I don't know. Let me know in the comments any position that you think that we're lacking in regards to, you know, style and the way that I play. I'm probably thinking a little bit of pace at right and left back we're still lacking. And just that big, strong CDM is something else that I would have liked to bring in, but there's not really anything out there that from scouting that I wanted to bring in at this stage. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.